Atlantic Broadband Cable, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, proudly presents the South Union Township Sports Network today via tape delay from Schiff-Bauer Field here in Hutchinson. It's American Legion Baseball Regional 6 Championship Tournament action as Uniontown American Legion takes on the Ambridge Barden American Legion. Hi, everybody. I'm Nick Barczyk with Jerry Dupay. We welcome you aboard for today's game. South Union Township Sports Network coverage is brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiff-Bauer, Rick Vernon, Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and CUTV with Gary Smith. Once again, I'm Nick Barczyk with Jerry Dupay. Be back with the first pitch and the starting lineups after this message as Uniontown takes on Ambridge. Legion Tournament Baseball action on the South Union Township Sports Network.
The Fayette Furnace Company, established in 1920 with over 100 years of combined experience in the industry. They are employee-owned and operated. They take pride in solving your home heating and air conditioning needs. They are the area's oldest and most reliable HVAC contractor. They specialize in creating quality energy-saving comfort for your home by using the most advanced technology in the industry. Along with the Carrier Corporation, Fayette Furnace can put together a system to improve your comfort, save you money on energy consumption, and improve any deficiencies in your existing system. They specialize in green speed inverter technology and split systems, ductless split units, zoning, radiant heat, boilers, hot water tanks, tankless water heaters, and many more applications. Call the Fayette Furnace Company today at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400. Ask for Mike to schedule a free consultation.
For Legion Baseball, Nick Barczyk and Jerry Dupay on the South Union Township Sports Network, Schiff-Bauer Field here in Hutchinson. Gorgeous night for baseballs. The sun's on its way down, and right now we're going to give you the starting lineups for Ambridge and Uniontown. First for the visiting team from Ambridge of this Legion tournament game. They're leading off with their left fielder, number 34, Jared Cunard. Batting second is the pitcher, number 20, Travis Holman. In the number 3 spot, third baseman number 22, Trey Thomas. The cleanup hitter is the first baseman, number 17, Zach Green. Number 5, the fifth batter, Mikey Meller, the shortstop. Vinny Morelli is the catcher, number 23. Noah Krakonko is number 4, the second baseman. Eric Queer in the right field position, number 14. And number 16 is Alex Fetkovich, the center fielder. Once again on the mound, Travis Holman, number 20. It's Cunard, Holman, Thomas, Green, Meller, Morelli, Krakonko, Queer, and Fetkovich. For Ambridge, we'll take a timeout, be back with the Uniontown starting lineup that comes your way right after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Important for people to know that we represent injured people to the best of our ability, and we've been successful doing that. And I don't say that to have people come to see us because we have been successful. I say that because it's true, and it's important.
Another important aspect is the experience that we have is local experience in the court system in Uniontown, in Washington, in Waynesburg.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
We are back with the Uniontown starting lineup, and they are the home team today playing here at Hutchinson. For Uniontown, leading off with the shortstop, number 5, Troy Kiefer. Number 1, the second baseman, Travis Sankovic. Zach Uhazy is in the 3 spot, the catcher, number 17. In center field, the cleanup hitting Hudson Novak, number 11, Derek Acebauer, number 23, the right fielder to follow Novak. Then it's Ian Edenfield for Uniontown, the first baseman, number 21. The designated hitter is number 13, Chad Petrish. Josh Burns is the third baseman, number 4. Tanner Minio is the left fielder, number 3. And Mason McManus is on the mound for Uniontown. He wears number 7. So UT will have their DH, and they'll have the pitcher. McManus will not bat. They'll have a designated hitter. And that is the lineups for Ambridge and Uniontown. And the first pitch is on the way. in just a couple of moments right here. Nick Barczyk and Jerry Dupay. It's Legion Tournament Baseball action right here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Ambridge Baden versus Uniontown. And now the Ambridge Baden lineup. In left field, number 34, Jared Cunard. Pitching, number 20, Travis Holman. Playing third base, number 22, Trey Thomas. At first, number 17, Zach Green. At shortstop, number 5, Mikey Malore. Catching, number 23, Vinny Morelli. At second base, number 4, Noah Krokonko. In right field, number 14, Eric Queer. And in center field, number 16, Alex Fetkovich. Your reserves for Ambridge Baden. Number 1, Joe Zicaflus. Number 18, Nick Campolong. Number 21, Kevin Holman. And number 26, Dimitri Neros. Your coaches for Ambridge: Sean Holman, Stefan Antolik, Greg Wiltrack, and Steve Antolik, your manager. And now your starting lineup for Uniontown. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 5, Troy Kuiper. Playing second base, number 1, Travis Zajkovic. In the 3-hole, your center fielder, Hudson Novak. Your DH, number 23, Derek Gatesbauer. Playing first base, number 21, Ian Edenfield. Catching, number 13, Chad Petrus. Your third baseman, number 4, Josh Burns. In right field, number 2, Lucas Boyle. And your left fielder, number 3, Danny Arminio. Your reserves, number Number 6, Michael Brzezinski. Number 10, Greg Lancaster. Number 12, Richie B. Hall. Number 15, Luke Paul. Number 9, Matt Santilli. Number 14, Evan Boyden. And number 8, Bernie Yakubet. And number 17, Zach Uhazy. Your coaches, Luke Wallace, Teddy Soba, Max Beatty, Joey Suprick, and your manager, Brad Yeoman. Can everybody please rise? And gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
We'll be right back here on the South Union Township Sports Network. American Legion Baseball, Uniontown takes on Ambridge. The first pitch on the way next. We're just about set for baseball. Nick Barczyk and Jerry Dupay, thanks for joining us. You know the lineups, the umpires, Trey Phillips, the crew chief behind home plate, Tony McKnight at first, Joe Volpe at third, and we're set to go. Uniontown hosting Ambridge. American Legion baseball action from Schiffbauer Field in Hutchinson. Beautiful summer night for baseball, sun on its way down. To the right of that left field scoreboard, we're set to go. On the mound is Mason McManus for Uniontown. Ambridge, their first batter is left fielder
Mason McManus.
Jarrett Cunard. McManus throws to Chad Petrish, and the first pitch is on the inside corner for a strike. 0-1. We're underway. Cunard, Holman, Thomas, Green, Morelli, and Krakonko, Queer, Fitkovich. That's the lineup for Ambridge. 1-1. We'll set the defense here in a few moments for Uniontown. In their reds, trimmed with blue. Ambridge in their maroons. Looking like the Uniontown Raiders, actually, but Cunard takes a strike at the knees, 1-2. McManus comes set. He kicks and comes home. The two-strike offering on the way, and this one is popped up on the infield towards the shortstop, and a barehanded play over to first for the out. And that's a nifty play there by Troy Kiefer to retire the first batter. Cunard 6-3, one away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
The defense for Uniontown, you just saw the shortstop Troy Kiefer. Travis Sankovic at second. First baseman is Ian Edenfield. At third base, Josh Burns. The outfield left to right is Tanner Minio, Hudson Novak, and Lucas Boyle. The DH is Chad Petrish, or check that. The DH is Derek Gasebauer. Some lineup changes before the game. Derek Gasebauer now the DH. Chad Petrish is the catcher. And the third baseman, Josh Burns. Some major lineup changes before the game, just about 5 minutes before action for Uniontown, and everything's hunky-dory now as we are underway, one away, nobody on, scoreless here in the first. And the batter is Travis Holman, the pitcher, number 20. Hitting second for Ambridge, and here's McManus's 1-1. A cut and a miss, 1-2. A lot of chatter here. The stands to my right, all filled up for the home team. I'm sure a few Ambridge fans have made their way down here to Fayette County. McManus kicks and delivers the 1-2. Breaking stuff, strike three called. That one fooled Holman, who's still standing at home plate. Beautiful off-speed offering for McManus, and a backwards K to Holman, 2 away. Trey Thomas now the batter, third baseman, number 22. He'll meet with his third base coach, and Petrish will talk with McManus, who's gotten the first two batters out relatively easily.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 22, Trey Thomas.
And it's indeed Thomas stepping in. McManus will climb back on the rubber. 2 outs, nobody on. Scoreless in the first. This one is smacked left side past the third baseman in the left field for a 2-out single. Then Thomas aboard the first base runner of the ball game. So a 2-out single to left. It plates the cleanup hitter, Zach Green.
The first baseman, number 17, Zach Green.
Or at least it sends Green to the plate.
Green.
Ambridge hopes he gets plated here later on in the inning, but he'll come to the plate with 1 on and 2 outs. The left-handed batter, first baseman, will take his cuts. McManus for the first time will deliver from the stretch. He comes set. Kicks. Off-speed high, ball 1. Edenfield holding on the runner, Thomas at first. Very moderate lead. 1-0. 2-0, that one too high. As that sun just goes below the trees, and we're good to go. My retina's no longer burning. That sun was out for the majority of our earlier game tonight between Bethel Park and Blackhawk. That one went Blackhawk's way, and the winner of this game advances to take on Blackhawk in the next round of this Legion tournament. Meanwhile, the count now 3-0 on Green. 2 outs, a runner on, scoreless. McManus checks, delivers 3-0. Taking all the way is Green, takes strike 1. Certainly a lively atmosphere here for the nightcap. So we'll have to turn those lights on very soon. Here's McManus's 3-1 to Green, and he slaps it right up the box and into center field for a base hit. That one just to the right of the pitcher. Back up the box for a single, and it's 2 on 2 outs for the shortstop for Ambridge. Some 2-out magic maybe for Ambridge.
Mikey Malore.
Mikey Malore coming up. He is the shortstop, number 5. And once again, a meeting with his third base coach, and Edenfield, Petrish, and McManus will chat on the mound. It's a meeting, 2 meetings apiece for both of these teams. So a single for Green, first and second, 2 out, scoreless in the first, and the batter is Malore, who chokes up. This one popped up right center field. Center fielder to his left will get under that one and make the catch, and that is the center fielder Hudson Novak to retire the side. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left, a strikeout, no errors, and we head to the bottom of the first.
No runs, 2 hits, no
It
errors,
is
2 runners left
scoreless,
on
a
base.
Uniontown
Top of
coming
the
to bat
first.
on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Ambridge making 0, Uniontown 0.
Southwestern Endoscopy Center is a state-licensed and Medicare-certified facility and emphasizes privacy, comfort, caring, and safety for colonoscopies and upper GI endoscopies. Painless procedures are done with twilight sedation given by a board-certified anesthesiologist. The center accepts most insurance plans and is staffed by Doctors Ruthhart, Calabrese, Stokes, SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
We're back to play here in the bottom of the first. Uniontown coming to bat, scoreless with Ambridge. 2 hits and 2 runners stranded in the top of the first for Ambridge, and the pitcher is Travis Holman, faces the shortstop Troy Kiefer. And the kick and the come home, first pitch a fastball, strike 0-1 to Kiefer, followed by Sankovic and Novak. Anyone reaches, it's Gasebauer. Edenfield, Petrish, Burns, Boyle, Erminio for Uniontown, this Legion tournament. The kick and the come home, the 0-1. It's 0-2. That one had some spin to it. Nick Barczyk here right behind home plate. Jerry Dupay with the camera above the home dugout down the third base line. Hearing all the chatter from the Uniontown Legion squad. Quickly 0-2 to Kiefer. And he cuts and misses. 3 pitches, 1 out. And the batter is Travis Sankovic.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 1, Travis Sankovic.
The left-hand hitting second baseman, number 1. 1 out, nobody on. Holman's offering. He delivers, and that's a strike, and he's 4 for 4. His catcher, by the way, is Vinny Morelli. Will set the Ambridge defense in a moment. 0-1. That one high, check swing did not go, 1-1. The outfield left to right, Jared Cunard, Alex Fitkovich, and Eric Queer. The infield, first, Zach Green. Second, Noah Krokonko. Short is Mikey Malore. Third baseman, Trey Thomas. The battery, Travis Holman and Vinny Morelli. It's 2-1 to the left-hand hitting Sankovic. Breaking ball inside, 3-1. Novak on deck. Kicks, comes home. A low strike call there, and a slight hesitation by the home plate umpire Phillips, and the count's full, 3-2. Joe Volpe at third and Tony McKnight down at first. The men in blue wearing black tonight, and that's strike 3. Another off-speed pitch, and for the second consecutive Uniontown hitter, they're down on strikes. 2 up, 2 down for Holman. Brings up Hudson Novak.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 11, Hudson Novak.
So a swinging strikeout, a looking strikeout. Now 2 away for Novak, number 11 center fielder. Slaps that one foul off the fence. 1-1. Off-speed pitch gets the best of Novak, and he's quickly in the hole 1-2. And just what Ambridge wants, obviously, a very quick inning. Good Uniontown lineup consisting of mostly Laurel Highlands High School stars, and that's an off-speed offering popped up. Second baseman going back on it, and now it's actually the center fielder coming in the very shallow right center field, making the sliding catch to his left. What a play there by the center fielder. We'll give that to Alex Vetkovich, and no runs, no hits, no errors, none left. 1-2-3, 2 strikeouts, and through one. We go to the second. Uniontown Ambridge scoreless. Back with more after this. Legion tournament action on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Vinny Morelli leads off for Ambridge, top of the second, scoreless. McManus working on to his second inning of work, and this one is grounded past the third baseman. That one may have took a bad hop off a pebble, but it's a very well-maintained field here at Schiffbauer Field at Hutchinson, but that one bouncing past third baseman Burns. And Morelli's aboard.
Number 4, Noah Krokonko.
The batter is second baseman Noah Krokonko, as you may hear the PA announcer in the background, and then will go as an error on Uniontown, E5 on Burns. Nevertheless, a man's aboard, no outs for Ambridge. Left-hand hitting Krokonko takes ball one. Burns is standing on the lip of the infield grass. Middle infield back, double play depth, squares and takes strike one. Eric Queer and Alex Vetkovich to follow for the squad from Ambridge, Pennsylvania. Moderate lead at first for Morelli, being held on by Edenfield. McManus delivers a strike off the bat, 1-2. McManus comes set, ready with the two-strike offering. This one is smacked and caught by the second baseman. Throw to first. Out at first. Double play. Erasing the error just like that. Line drive caught by the second baseman, Sankovic, on to first. And that's a line-out 4-3 double play. 2 outs and nobody on. Just what Uniontown needed after the leadoff error. Good play, good awareness by Sankovic over to the first baseman for the out after he caught the line drive, and there's 2 away, nobody on for Eric Queer, the right fielder. Kick the come home. That one just missed, just off the black. Can make those judgments since I'm just over the right shoulder of the home plate umpire here behind home plate. Beautiful early evening for baseball. That one's in now, quickly 3-0 to Queer with Vetkovich on deck. Uniontown trying to take advantage of having that leadoff error erased on the line out double play. But it's 3-0 to the 8th. Hitting Queer. And the pitch is inside. That's a 4-pitch walk with 2 outs. To bring up Alex Fetkovich, the center fielder, number 9 hitter in the lineup.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 16, Alex Fetkovich.
From the stretch, McManus to the left-hand hitting Fetkovich. That one's high. Scoreless here in the top half of the second. McManus on top of the rubber, checks on the runner at first. Pitch to Fetkovich is popped up on the infield. Third baseman calling everyone off, and he will go to his left a step and make the catch. Third baseman Josh Burns makes the play. A leadoff error by Burns erased on the line-out double play. Pop up on the infield, and no runs, no hits, an error, a walk, 1 left through 1.5. It is Uniontown nothing, Ambridge nothing. Bottom of the second after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Welcome back. Home half of the second, scoreless. And the cleanup hitter coming up for Uniontown, the DH, number 23, Derek Gasebauer, facing Holman as we play here in the bottom of the second. The kick and the come home. Off speed in, 1-0. Uniontown looking to strike first here on basically home turf here in Fayette County against Ambridge. Winner gets Blackhawk in the next round of the Legion tournament. That's ball 2. Holman struck out the first 2 batters he faced in the first. Has retired the first 3. Quick warning there given by the home plate umpire to an Ambridge coach, it appeared, and it's now 3-0 on Gasebauer. Kick, the offering. That one is low for ball 4. A 4-pitch leadoff walk to Gasebauer, and Uniontown's on the base paths for the first time. Here comes Ian Edenfield.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 21, Ian Edenfield.
He's squaring, and the pitch is outside to Edenfield. First baseman number 21 with a man on, nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Gets the signs from his coach down at third. Will square again, pull back and take a strike, 1-1. Tom call there by the catcher. Vinny Morelli stepping out as Edenfield. At least 1 foot. And gets back. Squaring, and they have a pickoff. Throw low, but nagged by the first baseman down to second, and the tag is applied, but trying to get out of the way was Gasebauer in an acrobatic fashion, but he is tagged out. The pickoff goes 1-3-6. 1 away, bases clear, and that's a shame. The leadoff 4-pitch walk erased. Give credit there to the pitcher Holman, over to Green, and then tagged out by Malure. 1 out for Edenfield, 1-1. He won't be squaring now. 2-1. Three and one takes Sloan away. Chance of let's go E as Edenfield's up at the plate and smacks this one down the right field line and out of play onto the street. So the count full. Three and two, the kick, the come home. Off speed, just outside, and back-to-back walks to kick off the home half of the second. 1 on, 1 out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 13, Chad Petrus.
Chad Petrus coming up, the catcher. Was supposed to be the DH, but found out about 10 minutes before the game he was catching. Some lineup changes that we were notified of, and it's a big difference from going from thinking you're going to just hit to donning those tools of ignorance. And Petrus is now at the dish with 1 on, 1 out, scoreless, bottom 2. Fouls that one off of the fence. Josh Burns, Lucas Boyle, and Tanner Minio to follow for the home team. Coming set on the rubber from the stretch is Holman. This one is chopped right towards me and foul off the fence, 0-2. Some good cuts, but a couple of foul balls for Petrus. No one is lined in the right center field. Right fielder on his horses will drop in front of him as it goes to his right. It's kicked around. Rounding second, heading for third is Edenfield. He's in standing up, and also into second standing up with a double is Chad Petrus. The first hit for the Uniontown squad at second and third, 1 out to bring up Josh Burns. Right fielder on his horses there. That was Eric Queer, but couldn't get to it. Brings up Burns, the third baseman.
The third baseman, number 4, Josh Burns.
You put a bat on the ball, you get at least 1 run. If you get that ball past the infield, third baseman is playing up. This one foul off the foot, 0-1. First baseman asking if he should play up, and they say no. A lot of chatter here for the 0-1. Holman will have to wait. Time called by Burns. Check swing in the dirt, appeal down to the umpire near second. He says no swing. Counts even. Had a ball and a strike to Burns. Edenfield at third, Petrus off of second. Off speed, cut and a miss, 1-2. That pitch was dancing, and Burns couldn't catch up to it. Now Holman's ahead in the count, 1-2. Shakes his head in agreement with his catcher. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 3 and out number 2 in the inning. 2 away for Boyle.
Now batting the right fielder. Number 2, Lucas Boyle.
Uniontown certainly had opportunities. The first 2 batters in the inning walked. Then a double for Petrish. Of course, Gase Bauer was picked off. Now a strikeout of Burns. Second and third, 1 out becomes second and third, 2 out for the 8th batter. Right side. Should be an easy play for the second baseman on to first. And it is an easy play for Krokonko in Uniontown with 2 walks and a double. A pickoff, a strikeout. They can't convert. They stray in 2 and through 2 were scoreless. Uniontown and Ambridge off to the third after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
No errors. 2 runners left on base after 2. Ambridge Baden 0. Uniontown 0.
The Fayette Furnace Company, established in 1920 with over 100 years of combined experience in the industry. They are employee-owned and operated. They take pride in solving your home heating and air conditioning needs. They are the area's oldest and most reliable HVAC contractor. They specialize in creating quality energy-saving comfort for your home by using the most advanced technology in the industry. Along with the Carrier Corporation, Fayette Furnace can put together a system to improve your comfort, save you money on energy consumption, and improve any deficiencies in your existing system. They specialize in green speed inverter technology and split systems, ductless split units, zoning, radiant heat, boilers, hot water tanks, tankless water heaters, and many more applications. Call the Fayette Furnace Company today at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400. Ask for Mike to schedule a free consultation.
We're back with the top of the third.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 34, Cunard.
And the top of the order is coming up for Ambridge. Jared Cunard, who's 0 for 1 with a ground out. Scoreless here through 2. Uniontown hosting Ambridge, Legion Baseball. McManus's first pitch is lined on a frozen rope and will drop a few times before it ends up in the center fielder's glove. A base hit for Cunard. He's 1 for 2. Third hit for Ambridge. Uniontown with 1. The Petrish double in the second. He was stranded. 1 on, no out for Travis Holman. Pitcher's 0 for 1. Squares and fouls it off to the right. Now Ambridge trying to bunch us like Uniontown did when they had a runner at first. Small ball could win this game. 0-1. Not hiding it, he squares. Takes a ball. It's the corner infielders charged. That's Burns and Edenfield. Lights are on here at Schiffbauer Field. Scoreless in inning number 3. Squaring again with 1 strike. Now pulling back and fouling it off the screen. 2 strikes. That one up and in, and contorting his body to avoid getting hit by that pitch was Holman, who takes ball 2. Trey Thomas, who singled his first time up, is on deck. In the 3 hole for Ambridge. That one low, good snag by Petrich behind the plate. It's 3-2. McManus needs a few more seconds. Rubber, stretch, looks, comes set, and time called again. Three and two. This one has popped up. That one left side. Third baseman Burns gives chase, and it's out of play off the pavement as it thuds off that pavement. Still 3-2, entertaining at bat between McManus and Holman, the two pitchers. Holman is pitching but batting second. McManus not batting at all because Uniontown employing the DH, and that's ball four. So a single and a walk, 2 on, no outs for Ambridge here in the third.
Baseman, number 22, Trey Thomas.
Trey Thomas is coming up, talks with his coach, and will step in 1-for-1 with a single. First and second, no outs. McManus is set, and the offering to Thomas, who squares, and he bunts it foul. Squaring again is Thomas, and not hiding it as he squared pretty early, but no pitch coming as checking on the runner at second was McManus. Kiefer was over the shortstop. Bunt towards third, down the line over to get it is the catcher. Actually, the catcher, Petrich, and Burns almost collide. That ball was touched in fair territory, so an infield bunt single for Thomas. That was a beautiful bunt down the left side to load the bases. Small ball works for Ambridge. So far it has a single, a walk, a bunt single. Bases low to no outs for Zach Green. Perfect opportunity for Ambridge. They have the cleanup hitter up. No outs on the bases full. And a big meeting on the mound. Scoreless here in the third. Bases low to no outs. And we'll see what the strategy is here with McManus. And beautiful bunt by Thomas to get aboard. Trey Phillips will go out to say speed that one up, and quite a lengthy talk. Among the entire Uniontown infield, pitcher and catcher. So a tough spot for McManus. He'll face Zach Green. Any base would work for an out. This one is smacked left side, out of play, 0-1. Green appears to be aggressive going up there with the bases full. 1-for-1, he singled and was left stranded his first time. That one inside, just missed to the chagrin of the Uniontown faithful. That one just a tad inside, 2 inside. Counts even. This one is smacked to right center field. Right fielder back on his horse. So's the center fielder. Neither will get it. It's going to bounce a few times and hit the fence. Heading for home is Cunard. Here comes Holman. Play at the plate. There won't be one. Sliding in is Thomas. That's a bases clearing double for Zach Green. Perfect place to hit that ball as charging in was the right fielder and the center fielder, Hudson Novak and Lucas Boyle, but they could not make the play. That one was an absolute rocket. A bases clearing double for Green. Scores Cunard, Holman, and Thomas to make it 3-0 Ambridge here in the third. And now McManus will chat with Petrish and Edenfield and try to calm him down. Still no outs in the inning. 2 singles, a double, a walk.
Now batting the shortstop, number 5, Mikey Malore.
And Ambridge has already put up a crooked number.
Malore.
Squaring is Mikey Malore, the shortstop. He will bunt it. Left side over to get it is McManus. He'll field it with the glove, throw to first for the out. So there's the first out in the inning. But sacrificing himself is Malore to get Green to third with 1 out. Play goes 1-3.
Now batting the catcher, number 23, Vinny Morelli.
Here's Vinny Morelli, the catcher.
Morelli.
Reached on an error his first time last inning. Inside corner, strike 1. That one low, 1-1. So Ambridge has struck first. Uniontown in the early hole. This one is smacked over the glove of Troy Kiefer, the shortstop in the center for an RBI single. That will plate Zach Green to make it 4-0 Ambridge. RBI hit for Morelli. And the inning continues for the Bridgers. Kiefer gave a jump to that ball, but just over his glove. And now the 7th batter in the inning is Noah Krokonko.
Second baseman, number 4, Noah Krokonko.
1 away for the lefty hitter. His main goal to keep that runner at first from scoring. Get 2 more outs and get out of here just down 4. One-0 finds the outside corner for a strike, 1-1. That one stung a bit, you could tell from Krokonko as he fouls it off the screen, 1-2. McManus looks in, comes set from the stretch. Caught in a miss, and down on strikes goes Krokonko, 2 away. Strikeout number 2 for McManus. Brings up Eric Queer.
Fielder number 14, Eric Queer. Queer.
0 for 1 with a Line out into a double play for Queer. Takes a strike 0-1. Strike call. That one was low in the zone, but over the plate, and much to the dislike of Eric Queer. Steps out now in the hole 0-2. Ambridge has plated 4. 1 on 2 outs in the third, 4-0 in favor of the road team. 2 strikes from McManus. This one is a shot right side into someone's front yard. One popped off the netting, and still 2 strikes on Eric Queer. Alex Fetkovich on deck if needed with 2 out. Kick the come home, that one in the dirt, but a good job by Petrish to keep it off the fence behind him, and the runner has to hold it first. That is Vinny Morelli. Swing and a miss, and down on strikes goes Queer, and 2 strikeouts to end the inning for McManus. Good job to clean it up after 8 come to the plate, 4 score. On 4 hits, 4 runs come home. 1 left and 2 strikeouts through 2.5. To the bottom of the third, it's 4-0 Ambridge. Back with more after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
You don't have to travel to Pittsburgh to get good representation. We've been doing it since 1976. We've been successful. We can help you right here at home.
We know the nuances of the legal system in Uniontown in Fayette County. We know the nuances of the legal system in Waynesburg and in Washington.
We know the system. We know where the courthouse is, and we know where to park. And at our office, you can park for free.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 3, Danny Arminio.
Back at the bottom of the third. 4-0 Ambridge. They put up 4 in the third, and they sent 8 men to the plate, and now it's up to Uniontown to respond against Travis Holman. The first pitch of the home half of the inning is a strike, and Tanny Arminio, left fielder, his first at bat of the game, and then it's turned over to Kiefer and Sankovic if anyone reaches Novak. 0-1. Breaking ball 0-2. Just one at bat at a time. Try to get as many base runners as you can, and that will hopefully lead to runs if you're the home team down here 4-0, and that's not what you want. Bad swing and a miss there by Arminio, down on strikes, 1 away. Holman has now struck out 4 through 2 1/3. Here's Troy Kiefer.
The shortstop, number 5, Troy Kiefer.
Kiefer, the leadoff hitting shortstop, 0 for 1. He struck out swinging his first time back in the first. Late time called. Holman unhappy with that. He was about ready to deliver. Now he does. And just like that, a fastball at 0-1. Shakes off a sign, then says yes. Breaking ball inside corner, right on the black. Strike 2 to Kiefer. Will step in and face Holman down a couple of pitches. And he grounds that one on a hop to third. Thomas across the diamond. The throws sky high past the first baseman. And aboard on the throwing error is Kiefer. That throw was way, way too tall for the first baseman, Green. A runner aboard, that goes E5. 1 out for Sankovic.
Now batting the second baseman, number 1, Travis Sankovic.
Here comes Travis Sankovic. Gentleman to my left has a radar gun on Holman. That last pitch at 88. So bringing the velocity is the young man tonight, and that one a fastball fouled off. 0-1. To the left-hand batter, second baseman 0 for 1. Uniontown once again trying to take advantage. This time of an error. Last inning was a walk that they could not take advantage of. Runner was picked off. That was Gasebauer. 0-1. 0-2. Curveball coming in at 74. Impressive stuff from Holman. Was allowed 1 hit. Has struck out 4 batters. Throw over, and back in time is Kiefer. Another curveball, strike 3 called. It may just be Travis Holman's night. He gets Sankovic to look at strike 3, strikeout number 5, 2 outs in the third for Hudson Novak.
Now batting the center fielder, number 11, Hudson Novak.
Novak 0 for 1, flew out to right center his first time up.
Novak.
The only offense really for Uniontown has been a Chad Petrish double. Holman's walked 2, but he's contained everyone else. Runner on via error, 2 out. Blows it by Hudson Novak. Novak, a star, great career at Laurel Highlands, multi-sport star, and he, like the rest of the Uniontown Legion lineup, getting overwhelmed by Holman, it appears. The 0-1 bounces in off the chest protector of Morelli, and down to second on the wild pitch is Kiefer. Uniontown has a man in scoring position, down 4-0 in the third. And we will talk it over. Morelli with Holman. Novak with his third base coach. Shortstop will talk with the third baseman. Malore talking with Thomas, and now everyone back to their positions. Counts 1-1 on Novak, who waggles that bat high above his head. Pitch up in the zone. Takes a hearty cut and fouls it off. Holman really takes his time, shakes off Morelli a few times. Time called. Now he's ready. So's Novak. 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. The off-speed stuff gets him. He strikes out the side. That's 6 strikeouts in 3 innings. An error No hits, one left, 3 Ks, through 3 to the 4th. It's Ambridge 4, Uniontown nothing. Back after this with Legion Tournament Baseball action on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Leads 4-0.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
We play on to the 4th inning, 4-0 Ambridge leading Uniontown. They played at 4 in the 3rd. Did the Bridgers, and Alex Fetkovich coming up, the center fielder, 0 for 1 with a pop out, and Mason McManus, give that young man credit, getting 2 strikeouts to end the 3rd after facing 8 batters and plating 4, giving up 4 runs, and it's 0-1. Jerry and I talking off the air, and Uniontown goes back up to bat. You have to be aggressive against Travis Holman. He's throwing everything right over the plate, the fastball, the curve, and that's a looper in there. Great pitch from McManus. Beautiful curve, and it's 0-2, but when Uniontown gets back to the plate, have to be aggressive against Holman. Here's the pitch to Fetkovich, who chokes up and grounds this one past the pitcher. Sliding is the second baseman and kicks that away. That is Sankovic, who can't handle it. And Fetkovich is aboard.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 34, Jared Cunard.
That's a single.
Cunard.
1 on, no outs for Jared Cunard, who's 1 for 2. Hit number 7 for Ambridge. Just 1 for the home team, the double from Petrish. That one bunted right side and caught in the air. Double play opportunity. It's going to happen. Double play. That's easy as pie. And that bunt was popped up. Coming in and sliding is Ian Edenfield. Flips to first, and they get the easy double play there to double off Fetkovich.
Travis Holman.
Second double play turned by Uniontown on the right side of that infield. 2 away. Nobody on for Travis Holman, the dynamite starting pitcher for Ambridge. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. And a good play by Edenfield to come in and snag that bunt. Ball one low. Holman with Thomas of Needed on deck. This one is popped up left side of the infield and actually going out to left field. And the catch is made with two hands. Nice and easy does it for Tanny Arminio to retire the side. And a leadoff single erased from a double play. And a fly out, no runs, one hit. One left, no errors, and we head to the bottom of the fourth. It is Ambridge 4, Uniontown nothing. Back after this with more Legion action on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Derek Gaysbauer.
Nick Barczyk, Jerry Dupay back on the South Union Township Sports Network. Legion action, tournament play. The winner gets Blackhawk in the next round, and Ambridge leads Uniontown here at Schiffbauer Field 4-0 in the bottom of the fourth inning. Holman has been dominant, pitching a shutout. That curveball is a swing and a miss. Strike one to the batter, Derek Gaysbauer, and Trey Phillips will have a chat with Holman. Not sure what this could be about. And we may never know. But nonetheless, Gaysbauer will step back in the DH. He walked his first time and was picked off by Holman. He's given up one hit through three. He struck out six, couple of walks. Slapped foul, it's 0-2. A lot of chatter in the Uniontown dugout for Derek Gaysbauer, their cleanup hitting DH. Need some base runners, does the home team. That is a curveball, strike three called, and Holman is racking up the Ks. That's 4 in the last inning and a third, and he has 7 for the ball game. One out for Edenfield.
First baseman, number 21, Ian Edenfield.
First baseman Edenfield has walked and caught a pop-up bunt to start a double play last inning and take strike one. That's fastball. Trying to get those radar gun readings. 86. Thank you, sir. It's impressive stuff. Off speed outside. We appreciate the help from Ron Popovich manning that gun, and that one just missed 2-1. Time is asked for and granted, and I believe that's the 4th or 5th meeting between Morelli and Holman, but whatever they're doing is working. Ambridge up 4-0, home half of the fourth. One out, nobody on. Holman faces Edenfield. Strike two. Some Uniontown fans sitting with me just shaking their head, and this is a really talented Uniontown Legion team, but Holman just having his way with them here. This one is slapped foul to the night sky down the right side. 2-2. And a late time granted. Surprised to see that call, that time call granted by Trey Phillips, but Holman delivered the pitch anyway, and now's ready for one that counts. Off speed, grounded to short. Takes a hop over to first for the out. Good stretch by the first baseman Green. That play made by Mikey Malore, 6-3. 2 away. At least contact was made there. 2 outs for Chad Petrus, who has the only hit for Uniontown, a double.
Now batting, the catcher,
He's
number
catching
13,
tonight.
Chad Petrus.
Was said to be the DH until about 10 minutes before the game. Some lineup changes for the Uniontown team, but whoever's in the lineup, it's going to be a tall task, and it has been so far against Ambridge and Travis Holman. One-0. Off speed, 1-1. That's strike 2, right at the knees. Like we said earlier, have to be aggressive. Swing early in the count, and before you have a chance to blink, Petrus down 2 strikes, 1-2. Did he go? He did not. The appeal down to Tony McKnight. 3 umpires for this game. Joe Volpe mans third. 2-2. Strike 3 called. Wow, that one was nasty. Ducking out of the way was Petrus, but it was strike 3. And not much you can say about that. Just wow. Travis Holman with 8 strikeouts through 4. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. 2 strikeouts through 4 to the 5th. It's Ambridge 4, Uniontown nothing. Back after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths. Signs include abdominal pain and rectal bleeding. Colon cancer develops from a degenerating benign growth or polyp. Doctors performing colonoscopy are able to remove precancerous polyps, thus preventing colon cancer. This saves lives, and the American Cancer Society now recommends that everyone have a colonoscopy every 10 years, beginning at age 50. Offer the latest diagnostic testing. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Just as the PA music dies down, we're back. Top of the 5th. 4-0 Ambridge facing McManus. This curveball's a strike, and Jerry and I talking off the air that Uniontown just string some hits together, maybe get some walks, and do whatever you can to rattle Holman, but talk more about that in the bottom of the inning. Now it's up to Ambridge to add on, and Uniontown to put up a 0. 0-2 on Trey Thomas. Thomas is 2 for 2 already, a couple of singles and a run. Inside. McManus wanted that. This one is roped down the line, foul ball by inches. Off-speed pitch was ripped down the line and just fouled by Thomas, that would have been 2 bases. Kick in the come home. Still 2 strikes. That pitch deposited foul down the left side past the home dugout. Good at bat put together here by Thomas to lead off the 5th for the squad from Ambridge. Call themselves the Bridgers up there. McManus delivers another 2-strike pitch, and this one is a shot, a rocket foul down the left side. That may have got stuck in a light bulb. Not sure where that thing came down. Could be on the basketball court. That was a shot. Managed to avoid knocking out a light bulb, and off speed's high 2-2. Reaching down for that one and popping it up. Back of first in fair territory, making the play is Ian Edenfield for the out. 1 away in the 5th. Brings up Zach Green.
Now batting the
He's
first
2 for 2.
Number 17, Zach Green.
And Green had the big hit, the crooked number for Ambridge in the 3rd. He had a 3-run double to right center. He's also singled 2 for 2 already, and halfway to that cycle. Doubt that'll happen, but you never do know. 1 away. Off-speed chop foul. Counts 1-1 on Zach Green. Mikey Malore to follow. The meat of the Ambridge order up. Once again, time called for and granted. Now McManus is pointing to something, and someone's car headlights. Yeah, someone's car headlights are distracting play here. That's not me. Hope it's not Jerry. It's a gray car. They're pulling out. I'm not able to see this from where I am, but Jerry giving me the play-by-play.
No. I would have been shocked if he left, unless something happened.
His lights were right in McManus's line of sight, and now over to talk to his coach is Malore.
I didn't zero him in over here. I didn't even see his chair. That's what threw me off.
Another stoppage in play. Time to wipe off the Pentagon that is home plate. And we're ready for play. 1-1, 1 out. No one on. 4-0 Ambridge in the 5th.
I just follow baseball.
Fouled off the net.
Not like some people.
Right.
Ready to spend $5.
Your dad got a dent in his truck.
And you know going up there was short.
The one, the delivery, just getting a piece is Malore of that one, or check that Green.
I had people ask me, what do you do since you retired? I said, what part of retired don't you understand?
Right. Isn't that funny?
Ready for the 1-2. This one is smacked again to right center on his horses, and making the catch is Hudson Novak. He was off to the races. To his left, made the catch in deep right center, but once again, Zach Green smacking that ball to right center. That kid can rake, but what a play by Hudson Novak for the second out. 2 away for Vinny Morelli.
Number 5.
Or Mikey Malore, I'm sorry. My eyes are darting down that scorecard too much, and it's Mikey Malore, then Morelli, if needed. Sacrifice bunt and a fly out. He's 0 for 1. Curveball strike. Good pick by Petrish. This one is chopped to second. To his right is the second baseman, makes the play for 3, and that is Travis Sankovic off to Edenfield in a 1-2-3 inning, just what the doctor ordered for Uniontown. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. And that is the halfway point through 4.5. Bottom of the 5th. It's Ambridge 4, Uniontown nothing. Back after this. Home team needs some base runners and some runs. More after this. South Union Township Sports Network.
We talked to her.
Just sit right down and you hear a tale of a fateful call. You better pay those bills right now or you take a mighty fall. He really didn't know what to do, so he turned to those who did. Zeppeli, Mahalev, and White, your bankruptcy crew, your bankruptcy crew. So no matter how deep in debt you are, if your back's against the wall, Zeppeli, Mahalev, and White, just give them a call.
We are back, bottom of the 5th. 4-0 Ambridge ahead of Uniontown. The offering from Holman. Strike on the outside corner, 0-1 to Josh Burns. He's 0 for 1. Then Lucas Boyle and Tanny Arminio, just 1 hit. A Chad Petrish double in the second inning, and Holman holding them in check. 8 strikeouts through 4. 0-2 to Burns.
Come on, buddy, pick a good one.
Kick, come home, off speed. Grounded off the end of the bat. Play made by the first baseman. Covering the bag is Holman, like clockwork. Easy play, 3-1. Backhand by the first baseman, Green. 1 away, Burns is 0 for 2. Brings up right fielder Lucas Boyle.
Now batting the right fielder, number 2, Lucas Boyle. Boyle.
And Boyle steps in. He grounded out to second, his first time up to end the second inning. Squaring and taking a strike, 0-1. Have to be aggressive, swing at those first pitches, and Uniontown will try to get on base any way they can, even bunting for a hit. Does not square, the 0-1, 1-1. One and 1 to Boyle. Ambridge with a 4-0 lead, scoring all 4 in the third, and just like that, again they're down in the count, 2 strikes. Boyle watches that one right at his knees. Got to swing away. The change in velocity, the velocity on the fastball, maybe too much for some of these hitters. That last one, 87. Some wide eyes here behind home plate. That last pitch just off the plate. 2-2. Strike 3 called, off speed, fools the batter Boyle. 9 strikeouts and 2 up, 2 down in the inning for Tanny Arminio. Just have to tip your cap sometimes, but
the left fielder, number 3, Tanny
Yeah, hey, you get a base runner, you get some walks, and
Armenio.
he's not immune to walking batters. He walked 2 to start off the second, but neither of them came around to score. Off speed 0-1. Armenio struck out his first time. The radar gun out again as we watch Holman work 4 2/3, 9 strikeouts, no runs. His walk 2 and an error behind him. He's given up 1 hit, a double. Strike 2. 85. Wow. If Holman has future baseball plans, perhaps in college, he's in high school right now, and that plunks Armenio, so that's a base runner. That one has to hurt, though. Getting hit by that one, 88 miles an hour. That one will leave a black and blue mark in the morning, and a 2-out hit batter. So that's a way to get on base. Here's Kiefer. 0 for 2 has reached on an error and struck out. Throw over, dug out by the first baseman, Green. Ambridge, a talented team with a very talented pitcher, and they had their big inning. In the third, Zach Green has launched 2 balls to right center, and Uniontown has had little answers. Check swing 0-1. This is the third time through the Uniontown lineup, top of the order in Kiefer. Outside 1-1. Come set, a rarity that he's out of the stretch, Holman. Delivers that breaking pitch low, 2-1, and it's been a rare occasion where a Uniontown batter is ahead in the count at all. Haven't seen a ton of 3-ball counts, and not a whole lot of 2-ball counts even. Check swing, no ask. That's a 3-ball count, now 3-1. And they finally get an appeal. He did not go. Throw over. And back in time is Armenio. Green holding him on. It's been the Holman Green show for Ambridge tonight. This one is in the air, but caught by the second baseman on a slide. Off to his right, makes the play, and the hit by pitch erased. That's a dandy of a play by Noah Krakonko. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 hit batter, 1 strikeout, 1 left. Through 5 to the 6th. All Ambridge leading Uniontown here at Hutchinson 4-0. Back with more after this Legion tournament action on the South Union Township Sports Network.
The Fayette Furnace Company, established in 1920 with over 100 years of combined experience in the industry. They are employee-owned and operated. They take pride in solving your home heating and air conditioning needs. They are the area's oldest and most reliable HVAC contractor. They specialize in creating quality energy-saving comfort for your home by using the most advanced technology in the industry. Along with the Carrier Corporation, Fayette Furnace can put together a system to improve your comfort, save you money on energy consumption, and improve any deficiencies in your existing system. They specialize in green speed inverter technology and split systems, ductless split units, zoning, radiant heat, boilers, hot water tanks, tankless water heaters, and many more applications. Call the Fayette Furnace Company today at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400. Ask for Mike to schedule a free consultation.
Top of the sixth. 0-1 off-speed action there from Mason McManus, who still works. He's given up 4 runs through his 5 innings of work and being outdueled by Travis Holman. Noah Krakonko made that sliding catch to end the 5th, and he's up at the plate. Takes ball 1. He's 0 for 2 with a line out and a strikeout. Then Eric Queer and Alex Fetkovich. Ambridge up 4 in the 6th. Uniontown defensively just put up zeros, and they're running out of time offensively. 2-2. McManus has been at times unhappy with Trey Phillips behind the dish, the home plate umpire. And some more meetings here on the mound between Petrish and McManus, and the batter Krakonko with his coach up the third base line. This one is grounded to third. Burns comes up with it across the diamond. The stretch from Edenfield for the out. 5-3, 1 away. Krakonko's 0 for 3. One of the few Ambridge starters not to get a hit or get on base. Here's Eric Queer.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 4, Noah Krakonko.
Or Queer on deck, I should say. Krakonko coming up. One away off the bat of Morelli. Here is Krakonko. Didn't think that was Queer, as he's a right-hand batter. This is the left-hand hitting Krakonko, who made that fine play at second last inning. This one is roped into right field. That gets down for a base hit and a single for Krakonko. He's aboard, one away with a man on. That's a single, and
now batting, the right field
hit number 8 for Ambridge. Here is Eric Queer with his appearance at the dish, 0 for 2. That one's low for ball 1. McManus in the stretch. Comes set, looks over, kicks and comes home, and this one grounded to short. Kiefer to his right. Gets the out at second. And that's a double play, just what Uniontown needed. A leadoff single erased after a ground out to Burns, and then a 6-4-3 double play. Kiefer to Senkovich to Edenfield. That retires the side. No runs, a hit. No errors, no strikeouts, no walks, none left, and through 5.5. Bottom of the 6th. Ambridge 4, Uniontown nothing. Back after this with more Legion baseball action. Home team needs some runs here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Davis and Davis, helping the injured.
If you're injured in an accident, after you address the medical problems, you're going to be faced with numerous questions concerning who's going to pay your medical bills, your property damage, the wages that you might be losing if you can't go to work. These are things that you need counsel for.
That your income is protected, that your bills are paid, that your family's taken care of. We've been doing this since 1976. We've helped injured people. We can help you.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Senkovich.
Second baseman Travis Sankovic stepping in, bottom of the sixth. It is 4-0 Ambridge. And the pitch from Holman is fouled off to the left, 0-1. Sankovic 0 for 2, couple of strikeouts, followed by Hudson Novak and Derek Gasebauer. Ambridge plating 4 in the third, 3-run double for Zach Green, and a shutout through 5 with 9 strikeouts for Holman. He's been dominant. The off-speed stuff like that curveball outside corner, strike 2. Maybe something these Uniontown hitters have not seen before. The curveball, the velocity on the fastball from Holman. That one inside for ball 1. Off speed again, that one low, 2-2. Uniontown, this is obviously a major opportunity. 2, 3, 4 if needed, 5 due up for them, the meat of their batting lineup. Inside, now the count's 3-2. Finding any way they can to get at first base. That's the goal right now. 3-2 from Holman. Is ball 4, another leadoff walk. Walk number 3. And a leadoff base runner for Hudson Novak. So he steps up. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a strikeout.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 11, Hudson Novak.
Have to capitalize here. Leadoff free pass. Green holding on. Sankovic, who gets back. The tag, safe, but closer than it should have been. Gasebauer was picked off at first, back in the second. Comes set, throw over. Perfect placement of that throw, but back in time was Sankovic. Novak will see his first pitch. Ball 1. Holman slows it down a bit, and caught staring at it as Novak. Throw over again, third time not a charm. He'd love to erase that leadoff walk. Strike 2, lower half of the strike zone. Ball behind his back. Now he comes set quickly out of the stretch. One rides in, 2-2. Just needs to put it in play if you're Novak, and takes low, another 3-ball count. This one full. Maybe they're getting to Holman here as he maybe tires down the stretch after putting up 5 shutout frames. Leadoff walk, now 3-2 here to lead off the 6th. Grounded foul, a great play by Thomas, who grabbed the ball and then dances into foul territory. That one just fouled down the line, would have been an infield hit. This one smack to left center. And over the head of the left fielder, that one gets down to the fence. That one too tall for Cunard. Rounding second, heading for third is Sankovic. He's in standing up, and that's a double for Hudson Novak. He sent that one on a ride out to left field. That's just what Uniontown needed. A double after the leadoff walk. Then 2 on, no outs for Derek Gasebauer. The tying run will come to the on-deck circle. Second hit, second double for the home squad. And here's the cleanup hitter, Gaze-Bauer. He's walked, was picked off, and struck out. With 2 on, second and third, the windup for Holman delivers ball 1. So Novak sends one to the fence and left over the head of Cunard. And now they're alive in that home dugout for Gaze-Bauer, who will have to wait. Out goes Morelli to talk with Holman. Uniontown players and fans alive, a golden opportunity. And just like that, foul tip in the mid 0-1. Or 1-1, I should say. Strike 2. Holman now gets some encouragement from his dugout. Works quickly out of the windup. Swing and a miss, and just like that, he comes back and strikes out Gaze-Bauer, swinging strikeout number 10. 2 for Gaze-Bauer, 1 away for Ian Edenfield. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a ground out.
21, Ian Edenfield. Edenfield.
So 10 strikeouts for Holman through 5 and a third. He's filled up that strikeout tally they have at PNC Park at least. Delivers a strike again, 0-1 inside corner to Edenfield. The 0 this inning would be heartbreaking for Uniontown. This one gets past Morelli, but it comes right back to him. Not a whole lot of dirt or grass behind home plate to the fence here at Schiffbauer Field. Plenty of foul ground down the lines. Outside 2-1. Take strike 2. 77 miles an hour as I read that gun. Froze up Edenfield, who will again have a chat with his third base coach, and Morelli will talk again with Holman. Second and third, 1 away, 2 strikes on the batter. 6th inning, Ambridge leading Uniontown 4-0. Looking to just chip away at this deficit. With their at-bats winding down. Strike 3 called. Couldn't catch up to the fastball. Couldn't get the bat off the shoulders, and down on strikes looking as Edenfield. Strikeout 11 and 2 outs in the inning. So second and third. Now with 2 outs for Chad Petrish, who's doubled and struck out.
Now batting the catcher, number 13. Chad Petrus.
One of just 2 hits, 2 doubles, that's all for Uniontown tonight. Umpire gets in position on that infield grass around second.
Well, he's up in the booth.
Makes contact, this one on a couple of hops to the second baseman, throws to first. Out, recorded. Uniontown strains 2 in scoring position. And what a job, the shutout's alive. Travis Holman and Ambridge, they erase the leadoff walk and the double. 2 strikeouts and a ground out to second. No runs, a hit, no errors. 2 left, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. Through 6 to the 7th. It's still all Ambridge over Uniontown 4-0. Back after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Well, that's what he's doing, really. Well, he's taking the movie and he's doing it.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Welcome back here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Nick Barczyk and Jerry Dupay alongside as we continue Legion Baseball Tournament action. And right now Uniontown in a tough spot, trailing Ambridge here at Hutchinson 4-0 in the 7th. They stranded 2, had a walk and a double. Second and third. Couple of strikeouts and a ground out. This one slow roller down the line at third. Burns will make the play, but the throw not in time, and the speedster makes it. Fetkovich a leadoff infield single. He's aboard.
Number 34.
He's 2 for 2.
Cunard.
Jared Cunard's 1 for 3 already, the 4th time through the Ambridge lineup here in the 7th. That goes as hit number 9 for Ambridge. 2 for Uniontown, both doubles. Out of the stretch, squaring and pulling back for a strike, and Burns and Edenfield charge in on the corners. Ambridge still trying to play small ball with a 4-run lead in the 7th. See if he squares here on 0-1. He does. Takes a strike. It's 0-2. Outside, and a good job by Chad Petrish to keep it off the fence and keep that runner down at first. Fouled off the netting, and Fetkovich will adjust the batting gloves and step back into that right-hand hitter's batter's box. McManus back into battle out of the stretch, comes set. 2 strikes, no outs, 1 on. Grounded to short. Kiefer, that one eats him up in a rare misplay by Troy Kiefer. Scoots over to Burns, and whether that's a hit or an error, it's 2 on, no outs for Travis Holman.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 20, Travis Holman. Holman.
Come on, Uniontown. Out.
So Holman comes up. First and second, no outs. He will square. He'll pull back, he'll square again and take a ball. The official score behind me says that's an error on Kiefer, E6. So first and second, no outs. Squaring again is Holman. He's walked and grounded out, gets the bunt down. Edenfield has it. Throw to the second baseman covering. Sankovic, 3-4, sacrifice bunt. 1 out, second and third. Good job by Holman, and a good job by the LH defense.
Third baseman, number 22, Trey Thomas.
So second and third get bad on ball, and you could really put this one away if you're Trey Thomas. He singled twice and scored once. Really like the Ambridge small ball. Small ball and excellent pitching has been the name of the game for them. 3-run double in the third inning by Zach Green as well. Oh, one is back to the screen, 1-1. Petridge flipped off the mask and over to get it. Not even thinking about trying to score is Fetkovic. He's at third and Cunard at second. Right side, but out of play. Over to look at it is Edenfield. Big cleanup hitting, Zach Green on deck. But first, here's Thomas with 2 strikes. Another timeout call granted. This one smashed to left center. On his horses is Novak. And that one will 1 or 2 hop the fence. Novak is over to get it, but a crooked number will be put up. Fetkovic scores, Cunard scores, and that is a 2-run double to left center for Trey Thomas to make it 6-0. Ambridge here in the 7th. That ball, the closest thing we had to a home run in this game. Novak was on his horse, and so was Erminio, but
now batting the first base,
no doubt about that one.
Zach Green.
2 runs in the inning so far, 6-0.
Green.
That should be it for Mason McManus. It is, and he gives up 6 through 6 1/3, responsible for the runner at second. His night is done. Good effort by the young man, but just not Uniontown's night, it appears. We'll take a timeout. 1 out, runner at second. 7th inning, Ambridge up 6-0. Back after this with a new pitcher on the South Union Township Sports Network. New pitcher is number 10, right-hander Greg Lancaster for Uniontown in relief of Mason McManus, who put in a hearty night's work, 6 1/3, but gave up the 6 runs, 10 hits. This one fouled off the netting by Zach Green, who has a 3-run double, a 2-run double for Trey Thomas. That's been the big offense, RBI single for Morelli. Ambridge up 6-0 here in the 7th. 1 out, runner at second. That runner at second, the responsibility of McManus. Lancaster comes in, tries to just put up zeros and get outs. That's his job right now. 0-2 to Green. Mikey Malor to follow. Fastball is right between the legs of the base runner, caught by Kiefer. That was something else. That was right between the legs of the base runner, Thomas, who jumped in the air. It was snagged by Kiefer, who gets to second to double off the runner. That's a line-out 6 double play. That was something, and Thomas is glad that ball didn't hit him. We head to the bottom of the 7th. It is 6-0 Ambridge. Back after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Number 12, Richie Mihal.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. After the stretch, it's 6-0 Ambridge and looking like they'll advance to play Blackhawk in the next round. Not Uniontown getting shut out here at Hutchinson. All Travis Holman, 6 shutout innings with 11 strikeouts. 10 hits for Ambridge, just 2 for Uniontown, and the batter is Richie Mihal in place of Josh Burns. So Mihal is the new batter for Burns, the new third baseman.
That's not right.
As we play in the home half of the 7th. Ball 1. See how far Holman can go. Can he go the distance? Why not? Still throwing as hard as he did back in the first. Just like that, it's 2-0. Takes a strike up and in. Delayed call by Phillips. Must have just caught that inside corner. 2 strikes now. Have a gentleman here to my left on the phone with someone and relaying the curveball speeds of Holman to someone. That's how impressive he's been tonight. Curveball maxing out at 77, 78. That was a cross up there, I think. 3-2. Big pitch here to the pinch hitter Mihal. Smacks it to right. Second baseman back, can't get it. Right fielder comes in on a couple of hops. A pinch hit leadoff single for Mihal. Starts the 7th for Uniontown, and plates now brings to the plate Lucas Boyle. By the way, Zach Uhazy, who was supposed to be in the lineup for Uniontown, was scratched from the start. We just found out last half inning because he stowed his finger pretty badly before the ball game, and that's no good. He was set to start, was Uhazy, and knocked out of the lineup. He was going to catch. The catcher ended up being Chad Petrish. So that's why we had some lineup changes. 0-1 to Boyle, who squared. Doesn't square, takes a ball. Squares this time, and that is a foul ball down the first base line, fielded by Green. So 2 strikes on Boyle. See what he does here.
Take your time. Come on, nice hit. Get a hit. Get a hit.
Strike 3 called. The curveball at 69, I believe I saw in that gun, and it was. Gets him looking at strike 3. 1 away, 1 on. Brings up Tanny Arminio.
Number 3, Tanny Arminio.
Fastball 0-1. That was 82. We appreciate the radar gun readings tonight. They're coming in handy from Holman, squaring and bunting it. And that's a foul ball according to the home plate umpire. Or no, he's calling it a fair ball. And let's see here, the batter's out.
I missed something here.
Is Trey Phillips saying the ball hit him when he was out of the box? That has to be what he's saying. He called Arminio out. I initially thought he called a foul ball. It has to be that I think he's saying the ball hit the batter as he was just exiting the batter's box for the out. That has to be the call. I initially thought he ruled foul, but he had to have ruled, I guess that would go 2 unassisted because the catcher was the closest player, but said the batted ball hit him. So 2 outs. So the runner will hold at first. 2 outs for Troy Kiefer. And that's the way things are playing out. Those are the breaks for Uniontown this evening. Trailing 6-0 in the 7th. After this, they'll be down to just 6 more outs, and that one gets past the shortstop. Taylor made play. Rounding second, heading for third is Mihal. Here comes the throw and a couple of bounces, and sliding in safely with a head first slide is Richie Mihal. That's a Taylor made play, but the error on the shortstop, that's Mickey Malore. E6, it's first and third, 2 outs. Good job by Mihal taking the extra base. Brings up Travis Senkovich. 2 errors apiece.
Now batting the second baseman, Travis Senkovich.
Takes ball 1. Senkovich has walked, struck out a pair of times. Right side foul. Big lead from Kiefer, who's down to second. 2 strikes quickly on Senkovich. Holman looking for 7 shutout innings. Kicks, comes home. 2 strikes, 2 outs. Just low. Just below the knees, and chance of come on blue from the Ambridge side. That one's low, it's full. And a rare full ball count. Takes his time, rocks, kicks, and delivers. Low ball 4 comes back to walk Senkovich, and that loads the bases. Those 2 runs, though, by Ambridge were so big in the 7th to stretch this to a 6-run game, but still there's some life for Uniontown in the form of Hudson Novak. And a lot of contention between some of the fans and Trey Phillips, the home plate umpire.
Now batting the center fielder.
Not sure entirely the origin of that displeasure, but Uniontown, I guess, has a reason to be frustrated down big here late. This one is in the air to right center. Center fielder to his left, back on the ball, makes the catch with one hand. And retiring the side, 7 shutout innings for Travis Holman. And that is the inning. That was Fakovich, by the way, making that play. And that is 7 strong shutout innings for Holman. And we head to the 8th inning. It is 6-0 Ambridge. We're back with more action after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
6-0.
Back top of the 8th, 6-0 Ambridge. On top of Uniontown, Greg Lancaster back out for more relief work, and he'll face the shortstop Mikey
Malore.
Mikey Malore, the shortstop, 0 for 2 with the sac bunt. And this one sky high to right field, camping under it, going to his left to pace and making the catch. There is the right fielder Lucas Boyle. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 8th. To bring up Vinny Morelli, and a lot of oohs and ahs over Travis Holman here behind home plate, talking about that great curveball topping out near 80 miles an hour.
Now batting,
pitching 7 strong shutout innings so far, giving up 2 hits until the 7th inning. He's given up now 3 and struck out 11. Inside 2-0. Two and 1 to Morelli. Noah Krokonko on deck for Ambridge. With a comfortable lead here in the 8th inning of play. Cut and a miss, now even 2-2. No one hops in front of the plate and past Petrish to load it up. Lancaster in relief of McManus, who gave up 6 through 6 in a third. Morelli without batting gloves chokes up and smacks this one to left. Coming in is Arminio. He'll come in. He will make the catch to retire Morelli. 2 flyouts, 2 up, 2 down for Krokonko.
The second baseman, number 4, Noah Krokonko.
He's 0 for 3.
Krokonko.
One of the rare Ambridge players who has not been a part of this hitting party. 6 runs, 10 hits.
This is looking like this is right now.
That one at about the letters, 1-1. Two strikes. Cut and a miss, and down on strikes goes Krokonko for a strikeout. Lancaster, a 1-2-3 inning of relief for him with a strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left, and through 7.5. It's 6-0 Ambridge. Back after this with more Legion Baseball tournament action on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Southwestern Endoscopy Center is a state-licensed and Medicare-certified facility and emphasizes privacy, comfort, caring, and safety for colonoscopies and upper GI endoscopies. Painless procedures are done with twilight sedation given by a board-certified anesthesiologist. The center accepts most insurance plans and is staffed by Doctors Ruthhart, Calabrese, Stokes, SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
We're back with the bottom of the 8th.
Number 23, Derek Gaysbauer.
6-0 Ambridge over Uniontown here in the bottom half of the 8th inning, and Travis Holman out for his 8th inning of work, facing Derek Gaysbauer. 0-1. Gaysbauer's 0 for 2 with a walk, and the line on Holman's been impressive, but Uniontown's had their opportunities, stranding 8 runners on base, including leaving runners in scoring position, 2 of them on last inning. They've had their base runners, just 3 hits though, 2 of them doubles. 8 runners left on, many of them in scoring position. 2-1. Only 5 left on for Ambridge. They've capitalized on their base runners. It's even to Gaysbauer with Ian Edenfield and Chad Petrish to follow. Anyone reaches Richie Mihal. And the count's full. That one just missing, that curveball just off the black and not getting the call from Trey Phillips, but still round of applause from his dugout. Leadoff walk to Gaysbauer. Brings up Edenfield. We're going to have a pitching change and a hearty round of applause from the Ambridge dugout and some of their fans for Travis Holman. Can't go the distance, goes 7+. We'll give you the full line on him. Pitched a shutout, and he will be responsible for that runner at first. Still a shutout, though, so far. Bottom of the 8th, 6-0. Back after this new pitcher on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
We are back. New pitcher is Zach Green. The new first baseman is Travis Holman. They switch positions from first to the mound and vice versa. It's ball 1 to Ian Edenfield. Looks a lot like Novak in that batter's box. Here's Edenfield, a runner on, no outs, bottom of the 8th, 6-0 Ambridge. A kick in the come home, and it's 1-1. Green and Holman have been the MVPs tonight. 3-run double for Green in the 3rd. Trey Thomas had a multi-RBI hit as well, and of course the pitching star tonight, 7+. No runs, no earned so far for Travis Holman. That's a strike. Holman had 12 strikeouts, 3 walks. And so far has put up a goose egg, responsible for the runner at first, Gaysbauer. It's 2-2 to Edenfield with Petrish to follow. Need some more base runners. Need a whole lot of runs. Green's offering is high, and certainly Green's probably a decent arm in his own right, but a big drop-off, I would think, from Travis Holman. Uniontown needs to take advantage. Down to their final 6 outs. Down that many runs. This one popped up right side, out of play. That one just out of play next to the dugout. Strike 3 called. That one freezes Edenfield, who strikes out looking for the second straight at bat, one away. And Zach Green comes on, gets a strikeout, and brings up Chad Petrus, who's doubled.
13, Chad Petrus.
He could have went either way.
Uniontown having trouble a lot tonight, just free swinging and swinging the bat against this really dominant Ambridge pitching. That curve is in for a strike. Doesn't have the same break as Holman's, but pretty good movement from Green. Ambridge looks like they'll meet Blackhawk in the next round. They beat Bethel Park in our first game. In a battle of Pittsburgh, I guess you could say. That one off to the screen, past Morelli, and down to second, standing without a throw is Gaisbauer. Wild pitch.
Yeah, because they're arguing about it, and I said the road in. I kind of wrote in. They might have pitched.
Nonetheless, though, a beautiful night for baseball. Not a cloud in the sky, and weather should be nice for the conclusion of this Legion tournament, which won't include Uniontown. Doesn't look like. Crazier things have happened, I guess, but here's the offering. Just a bit high, 2-2. Outside, a full ball count. Richie Mihal to follow. He had a pinch hit single last inning. Need to string together hits or walks or something. This one is on a hop to the second baseman, over to first for the out, and a ground ball to the right side advances the runner to third, but 2 outs. Play made by Krakonko, 2 away for Mihal.
Now batting, number 12, Richie Mihal. Mihal.
If you're Uniontown, I would think you're probably not going to win this game. They probably realize that, but at least get that shutout off the board. And if you score this run, you deny Holman his shutout, because he's responsible for Gaisbauer. And just like that, it's 0-2. You don't want Ambridge to come to your backyard and put up a shutout, but it appears we're on that route. Two strikes. Fisted foul to the left. Oh, 2. Cut and a miss, strikeout, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Good relief appearance by Green. No runs, no hits, a walk, 2 strikeouts, 1 left. And that's official, a shutout for Holman. through 7 1/3. We head to the 9th. It is 6-0 Ambridge on the South Union Township Sports Network.
One runner left on base. After 8, 6-0.
Davis and Davis, helping the injured.
If you're injured in an accident, after you address the medical problems, you're going to be faced with numerous questions concerning who's going to pay your medical bills, your property damage, wages that you might be losing if you can't go to work. These are things that you need counsel for.
That your income is protected, that your bills are paid, that your family's taken care of. We've been doing this since 1976. We've helped injured people. We can help you.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Queer.
We're back, top of the 9th. Kick in the pitch from Lancaster. This one chopped towards shortstop and deep in the hole. Kiefer will not make the play. He gloved it. Has an incredible arm, that young man Kiefer, deep in the hole, but cannot beat the speedster Eric Queer, an infield single to lead off the 9th. That's hit number 11. 1 on, no outs for Fetkovich. Single twice and scored. So Lancaster out there in mop-up duty to just put up some zeros, and he's doing a fine job. One, 2, 3 in the 8th allows the infield single to Queer, and squaring again and bunting that one foul left side is Fetkovich. Good effort by Petrish, but strike 2. Ambridge has bunted numerous times tonight. Officially 2 sacrifice bunts. Uniontown turned a pop-up bunt into a double play earlier in the game. Ooh, just low and outside, 1 and 2. Was over the plate but low. Fetkovich chokes up. This one is popped up left side. Kiefer on his horse. And that ball will be a fair ball. A diving attempt by the left fielder could not get to it. That was Tanny Arminio, and Kiefer was also on a run to get it, but that one drops just fair. Station to station, Fetkovich gets a single. It's first and second, no outs.
Fielder number 34, Cunard.
Put that in a perfect place where neither Arminio or Kiefer could get it. Brings up the top of the order, Cunard, who's reached base twice and singled, scored 2 runs.
I was talking to Jonathan. What happened here?
Lancaster comes set in the stretch. Squaring again is Cunard. Another bunt from Ambridge. Down to Burns, infield grass across the diamond, throw high. It's caught, but safe. Edenfield tried to get the tag down, could not. Or Sankovic, I should say. Thank you, Jerry. That was Sankovic. Obviously, because the first baseman, Edenfield, was charging in, my eyes were on the other side of the diamond, but still, no excuse. That's obviously Sankovic. So the base is loaded now, no outs for Holman.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 20, Travis Holman.
7+ shutout innings for Holman, plus a walk, a run, and a sacrifice bunt to the plate. Bases juice, no outs. 6-0 Ambridge in the ninth. Lancaster's offering is popped up sky high left side. Herminio towards the line on his horse. Will overrun the ball. It's a fair ball. The runners had to hold, and scoring is Queer to make it 7-0. Herminio overran that one. It lands in fair territory. And now the extra point's good at 7-0 Ambridge. Give an RBI to Holman. Cunard to second, to third. Petkovic. That one was at a mile in the air and came down fair. Brings up Trey Thomas, who's had a 2-run double, a single, 2 of them in a run. A 3-hit night for Thomas.
Now batting the third baseman,
over at third base tonight.
Trey Thomas. Thomas.
That one's high. This one smacked and caught by the shortstop Kiefer. A frozen rope right to Troy Kiefer. Retires the first batter in the inning, Thomas. So one away. The base is still low to new pitcher. That's all for Greg Lancaster, who comes in, does his relief work, and he'll leave the bases loaded with 1 out here in the ninth. New pitcher at 6-0 Ambridge. Back after this with more action, Legion action on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS work with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
New pitcher is Derek Gaisbauer for Uniontown, facing Zach Green. Bases loaded, 1 away here in the ninth, 7-0 Ambridge. That one's high. Tanner Minio at third, Richie Mihal in left. Ambridge getting a run on the RBI hit from Holman to go up 7. Kicking the come home from Gaisbauer. This one popped up right side. Right fielder coming in. He will not make the catch. He'll drop, and so will the ball. Throw to second. They will get the out there. So the runner is out, Holman, but a runner will score. Coming across is Fetkovich to make it 8-0. Cunard to third, so 2 outs. Runners at the corners for Mikey Malor.
Batting the shortstop, number 5, Mikey Mellor.
This one is fisted towards the second baseman, has to avoid the base runner, throws on to first for the out. That's a 4-3 put out. Sankovic on to first, and that's the inning. 2 runs come home, couple stranded, but now it's 8-0 as we head to the bottom of the 9th. Ambridge up here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Two runs on 2 hits and 2 errors, with 1 runner left on. Boyle.
We are back with the bottom of the 9th. Last wraps for Uniontown, down 8-0. 2 runs on the top half for Ambridge. 4 in the 3rd, 2 in the 7th, 2 in the 9th, and none so far for Uniontown, just 3 hits. And that pitch fouled off by the batter, Lucas Boyle, who pops this one up a mile in the air. And some confusion, they let it drop. A foul ball. No one touched it. The catcher went over, the pitcher went over, and that one drops just foul, so a strike. Thought Green had it, but of course, traditionally pitchers avoid pop-ups, and catcher Morelli couldn't get to it. Now we're back for play. Catcher had to go over to make an equipment adjustment. And Morelli is back behind the dish here. And 2-strike offering just high. Kick come home. Curveball is in the air to right center. Center fielder over. To his left makes the catch in deep right center, and a good play there by Fetkovich to retire Boyle one away.
And now batting, the third baseman, number 3, Tanny Armenio.
So one away for Tanier Minio, who started the game in left field, now at third base. Richie Mihal out in left. Green delivers strike one. This one is in the air to very shallow center, and out to get it is the second baseman to his left to make the catch, and two away. Uniontown down to their final out. Good play there made by Krakonko to retire Arminio. Top of the order, Troy Kiefer.
The shortstop, Troy Kiefer.
Down to their final out, it looks like Ambridge will come in, put up a shutout of Uniontown, and behind great pitching by Travis Holman, who went 7+ of shutout ball, 11 strikeouts, all the runs they needed. They scored in the third. They added 2 in the 7th and 2 in the 9th after scoring 4 in that third to put up their 8th spot.
They cut them back to 3 sports writers. Bertrand Nancy, Donnie, and Jonathan Boots holding on. They cut all the photographers out. So that means after my subscription is due after August, I think I'll just drop it because the guy's a billionaire. You know, he's the pirate. Yeah, he's the pirate of it.
That one's low.
He said he's a billionaire plus, and he's still trying to, how much money do you need to live?
This one is in the air to left center. Left fielder over to get it. So is the center fielder. He'll let the left fielder grab it with one hand. And that is Cunard to make the catch. 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. That's the ball game. A humbling for Uniontown. They lose in their backyard to Ambridge, 8-0. And what a job by Travis Holman to go 7+, shutout ball, 11 strikeouts. And Uniontown had no answer for his curveball, topping out at 77, 78 miles an hour routinely. And the relief effort good for Zach Green as well. Respectable 6 1/3, 6 runs given up by Uniontown starter Mason McManus, but it was all Ambridge, scoring 4 in the 3rd, 2 in the 7th, and 2 in the 9th, including a 3-run double for Green in the 3rd. That's Zach Green. The 2-run hit later on in the game cemented things for Ambridge, Trey Thomas. So Thomas and Green and especially Holman get stars tonight. And Uniontown leaving too many runners on base, 9 to be exact, including runners in scoring position, 2 of them multiple times. So 9 left on for them, no runs. And they also had 3 errors. And the final score, once again, Ambridge 8, Uniontown nothing. And that's a wrap from Schiffbauer Field and Hutchinson. Ambridge on top, and they play Blackhawk in the next round of the Legion tournament. They beat Bethel Park at Blackhawk. Uniontown eliminated. And tonight's game was brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, Gary Smith, and their fine staff. I'm Nick Barczyk. Thanks so much to Jerry Dupay and for you for watching and listening. This has been a presentation of the South Union Township Sports Network. Your final score, Ambridge 8, Uniontown nothing. So long, everybody, on the South Union Township Sports Network.